Today's video is made for everyone. It doesn't matter what part of your journey you've reached, even if you haven't taken that first step yet. We're sure you'll find it useful. We want to give you an insight into some things that we've discovered so far on our learning journey and how you can relate to them. Now, some of these points are going to sound obvious, but once you've listened to each section, please take time to consider if you're already applying them to your life. If you are, that's great, and we hope you continue to grow and evolve as a person. If you're not sure, be honest with yourself and see if there are areas you could start to work on. Everyone goes at their own pace, and after everything that's happened globally since 2020, it's time to do something for yourself and invest in your own future. When you are feeling happier, the people around you will also feel more relaxed. So really, self-improvement helps everyone. Without further ado, let's get into the first thing that we have learned since researching and setting up this YouTube channel. Who you hang out with matters. In our time operating online and in our personal lives, we have come to realise that the people we meet won't always be staying with us for the entire journey. If you're at school right now, college or even university, you might be assuming that your friend group, your colleagues, you'll know them forever. But this isn't the case. It also isn't a bad thing. As you grow in age, your personality develops and you can begin to assert yourself in the world. This doesn't have to be in a dramatic way. This can be as simple as finding people who like the same movies as you or enjoy the same books. The more you show yourself to the world, the more you'll begin to attract friends and acquaintances. Each person you meet is also on their own journey, and if you're not compatible, you'll start to drift apart. For example, we have met so many people in all walks of life while developing the Know How channel, and only a few are still with us today. There weren't any arguments or major disagreements that caused us to part ways. However, the people that have remained are in this for the long term. These are the people that we clicked with, who have similar interests and similar goals. By surrounding yourself with people that are on the same wavelength, you can lift each other up and support your end goals together. If others have different priorities, then when they focus on these, naturally they will just fall out of your inner circle of friends. This first point leads on to our second. Spending time with people affects your personal development, and so do your social skills. Let's be blunt here, because we always want to tell you the truth. If you have grown up in a toxic environment, it will have affected you. It could be in ways you don't even notice. You may have repressed feelings or be hyper-independent. There could be trauma associated with those experiences as well. And if you grew up in a normal environment, this will also have shaped your personality. Maybe you have less empathy because you haven't experienced toxicity, or you're overly optimistic because things have already gone well for you. The people that you grew up with left an imprint on you. Now that you are older, you can choose who to hang out with, who to invest your time with. Whether it's certain family members, friends, or on a business level professionally, make sure that you're choosing the people that aren't harming your development. If you spend time with a person and feel drained or dread meeting up with them again, are they really worth investing in? You could be using that time to read a book, take a refreshing walk, exercise, or even make new friends. This is where the social skills come in. If you're over the age of 25, maybe even 30 or older, when was the last time you actively put yourself out in the world to make a new friend or a social connection? We're not talking about online activity, we mean in real life. Have you spoken to a friend of a friend at the park? Have you met someone in a new circle of people and kept in contact with them to form a bond? If you find it hard to talk to people in social situations or express yourself in conversation, this is a good area for you to start to work on. Think about your favourite things in life, your hobbies, your dreams. These are perfect to spark an interest. because you have genuine, deep feelings about them. You can then ask the other person about their life. Listening is the key because that's how things start to flow. The bottom line? Having a great network of people in your business life will make things easier, faster, and more enjoyable. Having a great network in your personal life will make things interesting, uplifting, happy, and comfortable. No amazing story ever began with you sitting alone staring at your phone. Moving on from this last point is changing your environment. If you want to live a varied, interesting, and fulfilling life, there will need to be some changes that happen to where you hang out. This could be as easy as visiting new places with friends and family locally, such as hiking to a new forest, exploring a new beach, taking a trip to a new city and staying for a few nights, getting lost in their culture. Or it could be as life-changing as moving to a brand new location, choosing to work abroad for a contract, or even touring the world. You see, the space you spend your time in is just as important as who you spend it with. Have you ever had one of those days or weeks where you feel deflated, miserable, and unmotivated? A lot of the time, this can be to do with where you are. It could be that you've had to stay in the house and work from home when usually you'd be at work outside. Or it could be that you are forced to work some extra hours and it seems like all you ever do is spend time at the office, the warehouse, or serving customers. Your mind associates certain locations with activities. So, if you have a monotonous routine or you're forced to spend time in a location that is not where you want to be, this can have a negative effect on your mood. The good news is that you can combat a dull routine in small ways and they won't cost you a thing. Firstly, if you're working longer hours, stuck somewhere you don't want to be, on the way home, challenge yourself to find 2 different routes on top of your usual one. This way, you can have a variety of things to see and it keeps you safe because people can't predict the way that you're going to go. If you use public transport, hop off a stop or 2 early. This could also save you money and has the added benefit of giving you a little more exercise. By challenging yourself and walking through new places, even if it's just a residential area, you will keep yourself more focused and occupy your mind. You could come across a really nice front garden or meet someone who walks their dog who you end up becoming friendly with. You could find the extra exercise helps you feel physically fitter. There are so many ways of changing your location that can help boost your mood. So, what about the big change you might be interested in, like moving to a new town or even a new country and starting over? Why can this be an amazing step in your life journey? Well, we're not psychic. We don't have the superpower to look into the future and see alternate timelines. And even if we could, it would defeat the purpose of moving somewhere completely new. Taking a calculated risk is exhilarating and it helps you to build your confidence as well as life experience. Do you know the kind of people that always take vacations to the same place every year? Maybe you're one of them. This repeated action is a symptom of being stuck in life. We talk about this in our videos. When you become stuck, your personal growth is stunted and you are limiting yourself. We totally understand that you only get a few days allocated to a vacation every year, so you want to be sure that it's a relaxing time, and it can be easy to find something good and stick with it. This can be soothing the first few times, but it soon becomes stagnant. Just like challenging yourself to keep mentally active by doing a crossword every day, breaking out of your comfort zone and moving to a new area is something that you should try at least once in your life. The associated experiences of setting up rental agreements, talking with new people, setting up your utilities, arranging your living space, and then becoming part of that new social scene will impact you in ways you may not even realise at the time. Yes, It can be frustrating and tedious to have to fill in forms and navigate moving your belongings across state or across an ocean. Yet, the benefits far outweigh the hassle. If mistakes are made or if things are a little harder than expected, all of these are strings to your bow, and then you can pass on that knowledge to the people that you meet. This leads us neatly onto the last advice that you can take from us today. Whether you're a seasoned self-improver or simply looking for a place to begin, do something that you're proud of. You will hear life coaches and entrepreneur mentors telling you to push for the grind, do all it takes over and over again to turn a profit and make your way up the ladder. Often the goals are driven by money, with mindset attached to that target. Be in the right state of mind and money will be attracted to you. You'll magically find the right people when you focus on your goal, but always have a side hustle. This way of constant striving means that you can find yourself under self-imposed pressure to meet your goals or be seen to be ascending in society. What if we told you, all you really should be doing is creating something that you're proud of? Of course, that could be getting your online store launched or finishing a college degree. However, it could also be tidying and maintaining your garden, helping the kids you look after when childminding to pass their test or learn a new skill. Maybe you want to learn something new, like how to knit or crochet, or how to fix your leaky faucet. If that end goal is going to make you feel satisfied and proud inside, then just go for it. Those little wins build your confidence and help you to discover what you're capable of. The key is to not stop trying. It is said that every human is a creator, and we believe that's true. Whether it's cooking, drawing, music, sports, writing, speaking, playing, or just existing, you are creating something new in this world in 1,000 different ways. If you work on something that you're proud of, you won't be able to stop a smile from escaping your lips. And then when it comes to social situations, you can discuss this with the people that you meet, learning about their passion projects too. It strengthens your network. It leads you in new and interesting directions. And then it could be your key to earning more income if that's what you want. So remember, the most important things for a good life? Choose to hang out with interesting, supportive people. Change up your environment so that you can experience new things and keep yourself in a positive headspace. Work on projects that make you proud, even if they don't always make you money. If you have enjoyed this video and you're inspired by what you've seen, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Let's change the world together.